Hey everyone, the best gacha collab just got better. Reverse 999, the Assassin's Creed collab is out and it is fabulous. It is still one of the best gacha collabs that I've played this year, and I've played the FGO one, the Arc Knights one, the Star Rail one, which was complete crap. Honestly, like Star Rail deserves shit for that crappy collab with Fate. They couldn't even do it well. But this game, the devs really went hard on it and really showed proper love to the source material. Now we have the Drama in Athens one. I've already done the EDCO once. If you want to watch that, you can watch it in this playlist. It's somewhere over here and I'll probably link a video, so somewhere on the top right. But for Odyssey, I was quite skeptical. Like, Odyssey is such a big game. How are they going to do it? Like, we have Kassandra over here, which is kind of like understandable. They can nail the characters, but can they nail the feel of Odyssey? Like, when people played Odyssey, your first expression was, it's huge, it is massive, it is like, it is like an Odyssey. Like the pun intended is like an Odyssey. So were they able to nail it? I would say 100% yes, with respect to, like, whatever they do with regards to Reverse 1999, the combat style and the story style and everything. It just fits so well. You have this map over here, which I'm going to show you, and you start off in, yeah, there's a huge map, and there are 5 regions in it, which is massive, which is amazing, which is epic. You start off in the Acropolis of Athens, I think, and over here you do the main story. It's just basic fights and normal stories and such, no event farming or anything. But when you do the side stuff, it is epic. They have the bounty system that was present in AC Odyssey, and you can get tons of gears. You can get, possible drops from EXP to raise your rank, similar to Odyssey. Like, when you raise your level, you raise your rank and you get combat points. Over here you get that as well. For each level you get 1 combat point. You have this amazing skill tree that is very reminiscent of the Odyssey skill page. It even has the, the 2-on-2, the 2-on-2, 3-on-3 stuff, and it has the hunter, warrior and assassin paths, in similar fashion to what Odyssey had. And I've played Odyssey, like, I think way back in 2020. It was the game that got me through the early days of COVID, so I remember it very fondly. And this game was absolutely amazing, and it's insane how well they've recreated it. Like, you had these conquests in Odyssey where you had to fight between, Spartan soldiers or Athenian soldiers, and then you have the conquest battles over here where you have to clear waves, and you obviously play from the blue side, which is the assassin side, and then you have the red side, which is the enemy side. But it's a nice feel, it's a nice callback to a mechanic of that Odyssey game. And that's not it. You have cultists as well. You defeat mini bosses to find the big boss, the big cultist, and then you track them down and then you kill them. So one by one you're growing your, you're finding clues, you're killing cultists until you find the big guy, the one that's leading it all. You get tons of gear in similar fashion to Odyssey, where you kill anybody, you get gear. You have task items for finding the cultists. These what am I saying? These gear items provide different kinds of buffs to your characters in the similar way Odyssey did. Like, where if you wear the Amazonian set, you get something like stamina or increased arrow damage or something, and then if you wear the assassin set or this and that, you have different kinds of sets over there. So over here it's the same feel. Also, you have mythical creatures, which once again was in Odyssey, like, where you had to fight I think there was a boar and there was a lion, and then there was, I think, some other mythical creatures. I don't really remember where, but they've reversed 1999'd it. So you have bosses from Reverse 1999 as mythical creatures, but it's still fun. It is very nice. And you get recognition of Artemis something. It's kind of like a mini award or something. Also, you have to keep Kassandra in all of these boss fights, which is actually kind of nice because you have the correct full vibe of Odyssey that way. Overall, peak, like the way that they incorporated it, the way that they truly made this collab. I am looking forward to more Reverse 1999 collabs, because if this is the way that they do it, I really want to see more collabs in this game. I want to see I don't know, anything that could work. I have no idea what could work, but they had this survey recently, and it had the craziest options. I think Detective Conan, and then Fate, and then I don't know, Harry Potter. I think I have no idea what was the other options. Demon Slayer also. So yeah, you also have the database entries. So like for Ezio, you had the clips from Assassin's Creed 2, the landmarks and all the culture. In Drama in Athens, you have direct photos from the Odyssey game. Now this is actually very reminiscent, because having played Odyssey, I remember these cutscenes and I remember these graphics. I specifically remember this cutscene where this was the first time that we saw Alexios, being the cult leader. It was insane. And then I have some memory of this particular cutscene where I did actually win something, and I do remember this character Testicles, because he was made quite fun of, like literally Testicles, and Kassandra just started laughing like, what? So overall, I really like this. Landmarks also, Greek mythology on a whole is just fabulous, and I absolutely love diving into it, which is partly why Odyssey is my favorite game, my favorite Assassin's Creed game, because it's Greek, and I just love the expansive nature of their mythology, of the Parthenon, the Sphinx, the theater of Delphi. I kind of understand these terms, which is insane. Like Delphi was their priestess that gave prophecies, Acropolis of Sparta, Temple of Zeus, and then it was just theater of Dionysus. It was amazing. You also have these culture that tell you what these things are. So if you want to read about it, it is absolutely phenomenal. It is like really well done. I think on a whole, even utilizing music from the game, which automatically amped up the hype of it. Like I don't think any other game utilizing music, I don't really know what Arknights collabs with. So like it's probably some anime stuff. They recently did it with Dungeon Meshi, and I haven't really seen that, so I don't know how much of that anime was incorporated in the event. And then they did collabs with Rainbow Six Siege, but I haven't played those games, so I have no idea. Star Rail did it with Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, and there was no music from Unlimited Blade Works. There was no reference of Shiro, Rin, the main stars of Unlimited Blade Works, or Gilgamesh. And Archer was barely in it, when Unlimited Blade Works is an Archer focused route. So I don't know what the Star Rail one was, but this made me like it revived my hope in gacha collabs, in game collabs in general, because overall I had lost all hope after Star Rail's one, but this one, Drama in Athens, and then you had the first one, which was the La Primavera Firenze, yeah. And this one was also cool because you had this really epic style of telling the story. It was the anime stuff, which was really nice, which is actually really an ingenious way of incorporating the game's UI into it. You also had this particular event for Ezio, which I've talked about in my first video, but yeah, I'm just going through it all.
Oh, I don't much care for Pericles' symposiums. But if you can stand the speeches and politics, you can always find an interesting character or two in attendance.
I also like it that their voice lines reference characters from the main game. It's kind of like a continuation of sorts. It's not like their own entire realm. And they got Cassandra's actual voice actor. I don't know why. I mean, Ezio's voice actor was obviously pretty hard to get, but Alexios and Kassandra reprised their roles from AC Odyssey, and just hearing her again, is an
Do
absolute
you have
blast.
some work for me? Something you need, maybe, or
And I just love her voice, especially a certain voice line where she just screams, "This is Sparta." I don't know where is it, but I might be able to find it here or there.
I never miss. Icaros, find your mark. This is Sparta!
That's so cool.
Oh,
I like it.
I don't much care for Pericles' symposium. Many in this world have no say in their fate. We are forced from our homes.
I absolutely love it. Like, it just got better. They just, made it to be one of the best collabs ever. That's all I can say. And I don't play this game like, religiously. Obviously I log in every day, but I don't spend hours and hours on this game. But overall, this game is growing on me, and it is a fabulous game if you want to play. Like, if you want to, do not interact with the internet and all, because they will spout random shit and you won't probably know who to believe. But just do yourself a favor, and if you like turn-based games, if you like a good story, if you like sci-fi elements, play this game. This game is worth it. And with that being said, this will probably be my final video on this AC collab stuff, because after this I just have to farm the tickets and get something from the Miracle Mart. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will probably see you in the next Reverse 99 video if I do one. Until then, have a great day. Goodbye.